Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Do you want to introduce the first sketch?
Excellent. That's right. This is a sketch about a lesser known English pop group that I have been known to mention occasionally, like when I'm awake. So here we go, right? Oh gosh, psychiatrist, you really must aid me. I'm obsessed with the Spice Girls, and I don't know where to look.
Look at me.
Yes, and I want it to be over, to just,
Stop right now. Thank you very much.
I know.
Yeah, I need to socialize with mates. Maybe your chums.
You gotta get with my friends.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I know who I am.
Who do you think you are?
I would like to be a celebrity like the Spice Girls.
Some kind of superstar?
Yeah. Then I would like to meet the right woman, maybe unite so that both of us could kind of...
Two become one?
Yeah. But at other times, I just want to shout and scream and bellow.
Holla?
It's getting to me. It's excessive. It's over the top. It's exaggerated.
Too much?
Yeah, I need some excitement. I need to...
Spice up your life.
Yes, well, it all started with my mother.
Mama?
Yeah, I never got to say,
Mama, I love you.
Mama, I care.
Mama, I love you. You're my friend.
Thank you. And I guarantee I will be here next time.
Say you will be there.
And it's time you said, farewell, comrade.
Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah. And is there anything else, anything you actually wish for? Anything you genuinely would like and would like to say to me?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That's right. The next sketch is a true story. Yeah, only the facts have been changed to protect the innocent. And it's an interview with a sound effects genius, you see, which I'm going to do, because I'm a bit of a genius, actually. Genius in a sort of totally made up sense. So here we go. Go on, Kim.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to SFX, the show with lots of fans unable to distinguish F from E. My guest tonight is Nicholas Berry, the sound effects boffin behind Radio 4's Best Broadcasts and The Archers. Hello, Nicholas.
Good evening.
Our first question, how would you create the sound of a cat falling off a table?
Yes, well, this is a most complex and technical process. First of all, I find a cat. I borrow one, steal a stray, in an emergency, even purchase one of the felines. Then I place it carefully upon a table in the studio, kick it in the face, and as it plummets to the floor and thuds thereon, it creates the sound required.
Oh.
Right. I just thought you'd drop a sheaf of papers or something.
Well, it's just not the same, old bean, is it?
No, of course. Okay. Next, what about a horse trotting along the street?
Yes, this is a much more complicated and tricky affair due to the sad scarcity of our equine friends. In this case, I locate such a beast. I try a farm or stable. On one occasion, I even obtained a carcass from the local butcher and performed the kiss of life thereon. I then attach it to a rein.
Kissing dead horse.
and I pace it up and down the studio, leading the old thing along, and it creates the sound required.
Why not just bang? Why not just bang two coconut shells together, make a clippity clop kind of sound?
With all due respect, I'd look a right nincompoop, wouldn't I? Sitting there banging away at bits of nuts like some sort of Hawaiian maniac.
It's radio. No one will see.
Fuck.
So, finally, how would you? Oh God, how would you do an eclipse?
Well, this is the trickiest spell of all, as these phenomena only occur once in a blue moon. That's just a little joke of ours. I would wait patiently, professionally, until such an event did indeed occur.
Or you could simply just have someone say, "Look, there's an eclipse."
I'm very sorry, but that smacks of mediocre writing to me. People don't just say, "Look, there's a man eating an omelette. Look, there's a boy climbing over a gate. Look, there's a mongoose painting a tree."
All right, you could just have some dramatic music.
I think you'll find, Einstein, that eclipses are relatively silent shenanigans. It has been scientifically proven that no such music arises on the appearance of an eclipse.
Right, that's it.
Jolly good slam of the door. How did you do that? Whoa. All my sketches are based in reality. And this is a sketch which is based about 2,000 years ago, depending on which newspaper you read. And it features me as one of the luckiest men in the world, and Kim as the Virgin Mary. I didn't really need to point that out because he looks like the Virgin Mary as he is. That's how good our acting is.
I know, right?
All right. Right, you horny little temptress, you. Been saving yourself up all nice and virginal for me, ain't ya? Well, now's the moment I've been waiting for. So come here, you innocent little sore spot, because I'm deflowering you.
Joseph,
What is it, Mary?
there's something I have to tell you. Let's not beat around the bush.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's who.
I mean, Jesus.
Right again.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes, that's the first thing he'll do.
You just can't trust women, can you?
You don't understand.
Oh, fan dabby dozy. I mean, that's just swell. And I don't mean my tackle. First she says she's an old slapper. Then she says, I don't know now about the birds and the bees. Well, I may be just a simple carpenter, not one of these Ponzi students burning down houses in protest, but even so.
My son will be God.
Oh, typical woman, isn't it? Oh, look at my kid. I think he's God. He thinks I'm a virgin. I reckon he'll be living with you for 30 years instead of getting a proper job like me. Now cut the crap and tell me what happened.
Oh, it's perfectly simple. I was conceived immaculately, without any stain.
Ugh.
True to one of the four dogmas in the Roman Catholic mythology, preserved by God from original sin and filled with sanctifying grace, normally coming with baptism after birth, not to be confused with the incarceration of my son, Jesus Christ, whose birth is celebrated as the Annunciation. From early Catholic history, the belief shall be implicit in writings of the Church Fathers, ye celebrated for centuries on 8th of December until 28th of February 1476, when Pope Sixtus IV extends it to the entire Latin Church without defining it as dogma. thus leaving Roman Catholics free of charge of heresy should they choose not to subscribe there too.
All right, all right. Well, I've heard some excuses in my time, but that's just nuts. And I still don't mean my tackle. I'm off for a beer and a fag and a couple of prozzies. Proper slags, not weirdos like you.
Men, you can't tell them anything these days.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There is something that you didn't read in the book. Is about the legendary detective Sherlock Holmes, or Sherlock Moans, as we have renamed him, or I've renamed it. It's my fucking sketch. I do what I like. So here we go with Sherlock Moans.
Thank you.
Go on.
Gosh, Holmes, I always get so bolly excited when I see you. What outrageous antics shall we get up to this time?
Piss off, Watson. You're fired.
I'm sorry?
You heard. I've got a new TV series. They don't want you. I don't want you. Bugger off.
You're not serious, surely?
Of course I'm serious. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm hardly noted for my wacky, knockabout sense of fun, am I? Oh, move over, Mr. Bean. Put that custard pie away, Stan Laurel. Get your pants back on Benny Hill. It's Sherlock Holmes. You'll piss yourself for a week. Now, sling your hook. I'm busy.
But after all we've been through.
What have we been through, Watson? The horror of the deadly manhunter. I single-handedly unmasked the murderer and risked life and limb in deadly combat, while you bravely opened the door for me. The mystery of the horrendous werewolf. I alone uncovered his whereabouts and suffered its awful pong till he returned only to be mercilessly dismantled by yours truly, while you sat there going, "Jolly good show, Holmes." The curse of the infested kebab. I persisted in tracking down the fast food villain and burnt down his entire late night joint while you wiped my bottom. Well, I can wipe my own bottom now, Governor, so bugger off out of it.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't understand. You're Dr. Watson. You're stupider than a Pussycat Dolls fan at a feminist convention. Why do you think I'm getting rid of you? I mean, this is just so bloody British, isn't it? I mean, the Americans have stars like Iron Man, Superman, Spider-Man. We've got you. Yes, Holmes. No, Holmes. 3 bags, 4 Holmes. I go, Watson, you're a twat. You say, thank you, Holmes. You haven't got a frigging clue, mate. That's right, Holmes. And you're not even embarrassed about it. I mean, you write it down. You even publish it, for Christ's sakes. You know, today Sherlock Holmes called me a twat. The man's a bloody genius. You know, Watson, with my amazing brain, I can't believe it never occurred to me to kick you out before.
But who could ever replace me?
Yeah, well, we've been thinking about that with the heads of the BBC. We were thinking maybe someone like Cheryl Cole.
Is she the lady who sung "All I Want to Do Is Have Some Fun"?
You see what I mean? We're getting a new series, trying to attract the younger generation, you know? Imagine some frustrated, semi-pubescent acne freak at home, more seed down there than a budgie protection brigade. Does he want to see that well-fit sex pot Cheryl Cole, eh? We gotta fight, 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 fight for this love. Or some never really has been with a pipe that went out of fashion the day before he bought it, a haircut that makes Belson look like Stringfellows, and a suit tighter than Sarah Ferguson.
Perhaps you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Then goodbye, Holmes.
See you, mate.
You're special.
I know.
Yes, you know all. You're Sherlock Holmes.
Watson,
Yes, sir.
I'm joking.
Oh no, you fiend, Holmes! How could you?
Well, it's a new series. We're trying to lighten things up a bit. I had you going there, didn't I?
You certainly did, Holmes.
Yeah, now you toddle off and do my shopping, sort my files out. No messing it up or I'll set the Hound of the Baskervilles on you. Basically, just debase yourself like a doormat before my gargantuan brain and we'll all be happy.
Right away, Holmes.
Elementary, eh?
Holmes, I love you.
Stupid prick. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was the scene that you didn't get from Arthur Conan Doyle. They're all boring anyway, so I've never actually read any. So we're going to finish tonight with a grand finale. I think you can introduce this, Kim. Go on.
Yes. Now, this next sketch is one of my personal favourites because I feel like it's relatable to anyone who's been to an airport. That's all I'm
Like
going
incest,
to
it's
say.
relatable, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm going to say. Are you ready, Monkhouse?
Yeah.
Let's
Next,
go
please.
then.
Next, please. Any fluids, sir?
I beg your pardon.
Just a routine check before your flight, sir. Any liquids?
Oh, that's very kind. I'll have a Heineken.
Any fluids in your sack?
Um,
Take it out, sir. Produce the fluid and lay it gently on this tray.
it's only hair gel.
On the tray, sir, on the tray. According to official Stansted regulations, the maximum fluid intake may not exceed an overall total of 100 millilitres. Unless I'm very much mistaken, this appears to be 150.
I've used half of it.
Immaterial, sir. The tube is over Stansted regulation size and as such constitutes a hazard for your own well-being and that of others.
Look, I'm in a hurry. Do you want me to squirt a bit out on your tray for you?
That won't be necessary, sir. I'll just throw it away.
So kind. Can I get through now?
Let's not be hasty, sir. Any toothpaste?
I'm not sure. Look, is this really necessary?
Pack the bag yourself, sir.
Yes, of course.
Has it been unattended at any time? Has anyone given you anything to take on the flight? Are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
Does it matter?
I'll be the judge of that, sir. If you have no recollection, I'd be happy to search the bag for you.
Do I have a choice?
Nope. I relish the opportunity to utilize my polythene gloves.
All right, I did pack toothpaste.
I'm so pleased, sir. Dental hygiene is most important. I'll just search your bag anyway. Better safe than sorry. What are these?
I don't know.
They're videos, sir. Are they pornographic?
No.
That's a shame. I could have confiscated them. Have you weighed these recently?
As I hasten to arrive here, I'm afraid weighing videos were fairly low on my list of priorities.
Stansted's maximum weight for home entertainment is 2.3 kilos. These come in at 2.6.
Not exactly my fault, is it?
You are aware of the latest technological developments, sir. It is now possible to get 5 million feature films onto a disc the size of a McDonald's French fry. Frankly, I find your apathy rather disturbing in this day and age.
This is vintage, for fuck's sake.
Sir, may I remind you that certain terms are not appropriate in Stansted.
And which terms might those be?
The one commencing with F and the one rhyming with runt, sir.
You mean fucking cunt, sir?
Don't call me that, sir. I'm just doing my job.
I wasn't referring to you, you utter runt of a man. Just keep the fucking things. Can I get through now?
Just one moment, sir. I believe I've located another fluid in your sack. Regular little fluid producer, aren't we, sir?
Since you're so concerned about my excess fluid, I could always toss myself off onto the tray for you.
Now, that was quite unnecessary, sir. Understand said regulations. I'm perfectly authorised to jack you off myself by the prostrate from the anal cavity. Don't worry, sir. I'm thorough but humane.
I find that suggestion utterly objectionable. Just let me on the plane, will you?
I'm not sure that's in my capacity, sir.
Let me through.
Understand said regulations, sir.
For fuck's sake, let me on the plane.
Why?
Because I'm the cunting pilot.
Lovely, sir. Have a nice flight. Next, please. Oh, thank you so much.